of the big outdoor shows is this week. That's the Fishing, Hunting, and Outdoor Adventure Show at the Expo Center in Rock Island. K&K Hardware has a booth out there, the biggest one there is, the biggest vendor at the show. Janet Freeborn is here with a preview. I was surprised to hear you say that you guys have a big presence at that show.
Well, I was surprised too, because sporting goods is not my department. And when I was like, well, what am I going to say? The guys were like, well, we're the biggest vendor at the store, at the show.
Isn't that something?
And I was like, that's pretty cool.
So fishing, tackle and equipment and rods and all of that.
Right.
And plus other things like food.
So,
the food is involved as well.
So we sell fishing license. We sell live bait all year round. But this is like specialty things, maybe. We will have a couple sales representatives from different companies that we have. And one of them is this company here, which is called AFCO.
This line of clothing?
Yeah, that line of clothing.
This probably doesn't look like a lot on camera, but this is that performance material stuff.
And for people who fish during the winter time,
yeah, it's got like an
inner
funnel
thing
for your neck, and this kind of stuff.
Right.
So there's clothing lines.
And so the interesting thing about this company is it's the American Fishing Tackle Company, and it was started in 1958. And the family is the Shed family, which doesn't have anything to do with
the Shed Aquarium.
The Shed Aquarium.
But there's your little logo.
But the parent, or the father, started SeaWorld. And
is that right?
This,
yes.
Wow,
that's cool.
So this is a whole company, and now they've got a whole line of freshwater tackle, where they always did ocean tackle. So this is something you can come and talk to this sales representative at the outdoor show about all the neat things that we have for freshwater. That's a kid's rod and reel.
They're cool.
And the one thing that I liked about this, if you have kids that you're trying to teach them how to fish, the string is inside of...
It's stored in there?
Right.
Yeah.
And so you push it, and that way the kids don't get stuck on the string, doesn't get all wrapped around something.
So you guys have all of this, and did you want to show me that one,
and
Janet?
This rod, yeah, this rod is from Denali Rods.
This is hard to show this on camera.
I know.
Yeah.
And what Denali did was they went through all the anglers in this area. So we're talking the Quad City area. We're talking anglers maybe as far up as La Crosse, Wisconsin.
This is light as a feather, you guys. I kid you not.
Yeah, they sat these guys down and they said, if you had a rod, what would you put in it? And because of their recommendations, they came up with this rod. And so the sales rep will be at the show.
That's a pan. That's a pan right there, folks.
To talk about that particular rod. And so it was designed by Denali Rods.
Okay.
So it's called the Mississippi River Series.
And based off of recommendations from people who fish around here.
Fishermen from around here.
Tell me about the food angle here, Janet.
We always have at the store, and also this will be at the outdoor show, is a whole line of Amish products.
This stuff is delicious.
So sometimes if you were at the farmers markets, you would see that, but you can come into the store any time of the year to get it. But we will have samples, and we'll be selling the Amish.
Out at the show?
Yeah.
The outdoor show?
I'm at the salsa table, so.
Oh, look at this corn salsa.
See?
I mean, this stuff is,
Pickled beets, those things
beets.
are to die for.
Yeah, aren't they? Pickled sweet, tiny beets, little tiny beets.
Little tiny beets.
And now they're like a superfood or something, right? They're a trendy food now.
Right.
So this show is going on at the Expo Center, and it's everything. It's the boats as well, all kinds of things to do, outdoor adventure. So it's it's fishing, hunting.
We also have an ad, and so there's different things. Like if you buy one of those Denali rods, the company will be giving you some extra stuff, like hats and decals and that kind of thing. So
and you guys have a promotion, a contest. You want to mention that, Janet?
So if you buy something at the show, at the bottom of your receipt there will be a code. So the next week, so from February 18th through the 25th, you come into the store, you enter that code into a safe. And if your code opens the safe, you get all the fishing gear and stuff that's inside the safe.
Well, that's a deal.
So
that would be a deal. So just save your receipt and then go back to K&K
so
next
come to the show and buy something.
Yeah,
so you
anything.
Get the code.
You can buy a thing of beets.
Oh,
that's all you need.
Yum yum.
Thank you, Janet. The Outdoor Adventure Show does opens Thursday night. Now, that's a romantic thing to do. Take your guy there,
I'm sure,
or your gal if they love to.
I'm sure there's a lot of guys taking their gals to the outdoor show.
Well, yeah, you got through Sunday, and it's going on there at the Expo Center in Rock Island, and it's always a nice warm place to go and dream of the next season
and get ready.
Yeah, Janet,
you can't do ice fishing if you're that kind of a
I know,
hardcore fisherman.
Thank you, Janet.